The Anishinaabe people have always been tied to our land, tied to nature. You take what you need and you use what you take. You don't waste it. If we don't address these housing issues, we're wasting our resources. So many homes are in a state of deterioration that if you get cold weather, expect to be cold. You're turning up the heat and you're worried about your energy bill.
Before the transmission line, the communities were powered by diesel generators. It was just a very difficult time for people because there's not enough electricity. Everybody has to have enough power in order to have a good quality of life.
It was a momentous occasion 20 years ago when the three First Nations communities of Fort Albany, Kashechewan, and Attawapiskat came together to form their own transmission company, Five Nations Energy Incorporated, to bring power lines to their communities. They then created three locally owned power corporations to distribute the power, making reliable and unlimited power available since the early 2000s. This enabled the communities to grow and get important services, but it also came with its own challenges.
With the transmission line in place, people now can use electricity for heating, but that's very costly in terms of how the old housing units were designed 30 years ago.
It has no proper foundation. It sits on logs. The house is sinking along with every other house in the community.
This is one of the challenges we have up here in the north. It's muskeg or swamp. You can have one side of the house go up, one side of the house go down. You have water coming up.
In turn, this has caused my structure to start falling apart, and then heat loss starts to happen. She gets a lot of moisture falling into her home, whether it be snow or rain, and we get mold and it affects her. We can't turn away. Morally, you can't hide something, you can't leave something, you need to address it. Through these programs, we do that.
In 2013, the three communities came together again and formed Conservation on the Coast to implement the Power Corporation's provincially funded conservation programs. They also developed community energy plans to explore long-term conservation, energy efficiency, and renewable energy options. They set to work assessing hundreds of homes and chose those in greatest need for energy efficiency retrofits.
In the crawl spaces, we've put poly on the floor and eliminated the moisture. We've wrapped the walls with insulation. We draft-proofed it. The homes we have worked on are safer, they're more comfortable. We've lowered their energy bill, we've retained a lot of their heat.
The Community Energy Plan identified the need to train local people to work on houses, people like Jordan, helping them build career skills while at the same time improving local knowledge about creating healthy, efficient homes.
There's not so many jobs in a community like this. So when this opportunity came up and I got in, I was excited. Skills, new talent. We're not just thinking about the house, we're thinking about the occupants within the household. Make sure they're comfortable, they're healthy. There's a lot of ways I can add the skills that I'm learning to anywhere, say at home, friend's house, family member. Hi, brother. So this is our house here. We have a daughter. Cheese! And I'm hoping to teach her the same skills as I have. This house, my parents' house, was worked on. It's healthier.
Once all the insulation was changed, that my kids' asthma went away. There's a change in here. I started to feel better with my house. It's not 100% where I want it to be, but it's better than it was before. And I started painting and decorating a little bit.
Kiki panoan mettama naganage papicho panettama mette gichtaga gomaskegan nittemekneste ki kishonamok punakan ki kan gitta papiskeden enig panagaho Yan ko managapun maban. Kikisho. Kostana kumasegan.
An important part of the retrofit work identified by the Community Energy Plan includes the installation of heat recovery ventilators and education about the importance of their continuous use for family health. These systems keep moisture levels in check to avoid mold growth and provide an exchange of air to improve the indoor air quality for residents.
Now that they know what's wrong, they're taking that initiative to fix it themselves.
I'm working on my door frame because the draft is coming in there.
They take pride in their home and they take better care of it.
I've been telling my friends what I've been doing around my house, and they want me to do their house.
Along with retrofitting existing homes, the communities are looking to the future, working together once again on regional and local housing policies that will ensure we build and maintain homes that last longer and are suitable to the local environment. There are plans for higher efficiency homes, and new foundations are being introduced that will solve the problems of building on the wet muskeg, such as multi-point foundations or pile foundations already being used in Fort Albany and Kashechewan.
The piles are driven 12 to 14 feet underground below the permafrost. Having these units off the ground will definitely help the mold issue. And another positive thing is the houses do not shift as much. The whole intention of this project was to be innovative with our housing construction. Provides better quality housing to the homeowners and to the First Nation.
I used to have to beg people to let us in to their homes. And now they're asking, when are you going to come to my home? How come you're not coming to my home? Your home is your haven. It's where you go at the end of the day after dealing with the world, dealing with life. Through the programs, we help to create that space for them. Comfortable, affordable, energy-efficient homes is something we would all like to see.